Where?
Yes, sir.
You'll have to go that side.
Mohit sir. Mohit मान.
पेमेंट लेके आप गाड़ी में पड़ा
अभी.
अभी दे रहा हूँ उसको बात तब से मान लिया
Mohit here.
Thank you for being here. I'm really grateful. I know there's some going on stuff going on at YRF. I hope everyone's here. We launched EMI Records 3 or 4 months ago with the dream of creating a bridge which would be with the Bollywood film could be born, and whether it was promoted as independent music or was promoted through the medium of Bollywood, this would be the birthing place. In the last 4 months, I'm very proud to announce that our first artist, Anmoll Malik, I'm not going to say daughter of legendary Anu Malik because she's her own girl. We actually saw her a few years ago. She came to see us and, Right's About Right. And I'm really happy that this is the time where we could put Anu and Anmol and Mohit and everyone who's part of this cycle of EMI Records India for the first time to create a song which could be mounted like a Bollywood film. The problem with independent music is that ab jitna bhi kare is not enough. Because mainstream radio will not play you, mainstream TV will not play you. But it's very important that music, it doesn't matter where it comes from, whether it's independent or it's Bollywood, but the point is it needs carriage. I'm proud to say for the first time, at least in my career, I've seen an independent song not connected to a Bollywood film have the kind of scale and mount that this song has. There is no difference between the next single of Bollywood that launches next week and this song. It's for the first time. It's on television, it's on radio, it's on internet, print, out of home, in film, you name it. Sung by a Bollywood act director, sung by reasonably Bollywood people, but it has nothing to do with the film. So I'm very excited. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for supporting us as always. Write stuff about it because this music needs a voice, and you, my friends in the media, without you we can't do much. So, give us all your trust, all your love, all your push that you can, and I'm really excited. I think I have to call Mohit, or are you going to call Mohit? Okay, so EMI Records basically was created, like she said, as a joint venture between us and Mohit Suri. Mohit's a dear friend. Unlike Bollywood directors, he's one guy who I know is very passionate about his craft, never thinks about money, never thinks about time, never thinks about anything but his craft. I'm really proud to call him my partner and my friend and my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohit Suri. And carrier of mics.
Wow. All right. Wow. It's great to be here simply because 11 years back, I started my career at 22, 23, 22. Way back then, Anuji was a part of that way back then also. And we did great music like Agar Tu Mil Jao at that time in Zaire and for Kalyug. But back then there was a friend of mine who was a new artist, and I remember this one moment where who was doing an extraordinary song for my film, and who had at one time, like all people, had requested that he gets promoted, he gets positioned, he develops a name of his own. I tried a lot at that time, being 22, 24, him being 22, me being 24, that if I could do something for him, but way back then, who would listen to a new director and who would listen to a new artist back then? So somewhere down in that helplessness was that decision that every time I would work with new musicians, new singers, new lyric writers, new composers, and somewhere get them that due credit. And it is, I thank Devraj and Vineet who came up to me 3 months back and told me that they were giving me this platform that I could just continue following my dream, which was EMI Records India. So thank you guys a lot. Thank you very much. This is something I genuinely believe in, and thank you for taking this dream of mine forward. but that one moment that helped talent, no matter what you do, will find its place. And now, 12 years later, when I'm working with Anmoll, I see that same spark, that same initiative, which I've seen in all through my career, wherever it was when I launched, not launched, but when Arijit was rediscovered, or whether it was Mithun rediscovering himself, or Ankit, or Manoj over here, who's even written this song. All these people, genuinely, I would like to thank you all, because you all have been the stars. I've not worked with big actors or big names, but the musicians and the composers and all the people have been the stars of my life. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you all. This is my way of saying thank you. EMI Records India is my way of saying thank you to you all. Guys, composed originally by Coldplay but reproduced by Mr. Malik. You couldn't get anyone better than that. Written by Manoj sir, who's now, I think after this being going to be on a hat trick with me after Galia, now he's doing this. You couldn't get better than him. And sung by Anmoll Malik herself, and stars my friend Mohit who's waiting over there, really shy, but it's your time to take stage now. With spending no more time, I present the video to you guys. LAMHEIN.
Alright, I actually wanted to, tell you about the journey of this song, which makes me feel really blessed because Coldplay has been my favorite band as long as I can remember, and Paradise has been my favorite song of theirs. But I want to take this moment right here, this stage, to actually make it a thank you speech of sorts, because I want to thank every single real hero behind this video. It's not me, it's everybody else who is standing there. I'm going to thank Mohit sir, because he's been absolute magic to enough. I want to thank Mohit for putting up with me, and because I have no expressions in my eyes. I want to thank Vineet sir and Devrat sir for spearheading EMI Records India. Without you guys, without you rock stars, this would not be possible. Because this song, whatever it is, lyrically is because of Manoj sir's talent. And now, lastly, I want to thank, always, from the bottom of my heart, I'm blessed to be your daughter. I keep getting asked this question all the time. What is the blessing and what is the bane of being Anu Malik's daughter? You know what, I don't care. You are my rock, and I love you. And thank you for being there with me, always, through thick and thin. We have gone through a lot together to come to this point, and I want you right now to come here and stand with me.